The Trump administration now calling it a push towards self-sufficiency, slashing the federal housing budget by billions of dollars.
Today, Atlanta pushes back. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens is looking into why the budget could impact Georgia's most vulnerable communities and the reasoning behind it.
Dozens gathered here outside of Senator David Perdue's office to protest what they are calling an attack on the poor. They say these budget changes not only affect the most vulnerable residents in Georgia, but also their entire communities.
No cuts! No cuts!
They cheered and sang, hoping to get the attention of Senator David Perdue and persuade him to help stop the proposed federal budget cuts that could affect HUD housing.
Come down, Mr. Perdue!
This is how the proposed budget breaks down. The Housing Justice League and National Alliance of HUD Tenants says the approximate $7 billion in cuts could affect 60,000 Georgia households, including families living here at Veranda at Auburn Point and at Capitol Towers, both offering government-subsidized housing.
These are folks that are working low-wage jobs. They're the backbone of our state.
Tim Franzen with the Housing Justice League says these cuts could directly increase the homeless population in the state.
We're looking at cutting just the most basic social services, the safety net that is really like life or death.
Organizers of today's protest says the proposal would also cancel 5,000 Section 8 vouchers. And with fewer governmental subsidies, property owners could increase the rent on tenants to make up the difference. For some, it would triple their rent.
Seniors in our buildings, they're already on a fixed income. They cannot afford rising rents at this point. They barely can just make ends meet now.
In response to criticism about the proposed changes, Secretary Ben Carson tweeted, "The proposed budget is focused on moving more people towards self-sufficiency through reforming rental assistance programs and moving aging public housing to more sustainable platforms." And those budget updates would also mandate that recipients either work, attend school, or vocational training for 32 hours a week in order to continue to receive those HUD benefits. In Atlanta, I'm Latasha Givens, 11 Alive News.
Senator Perdue's office tells us they met with the protest organizers about their concerns and they are working to gather more information.